I'm teaching myself how to play disc golf left-handed. I dislocated my right shoulder last winter, and ever since then, I've been toying around with the idea of learning to throw left-handed, because since then, my forehand hasn't been as good, my backhand has been a fraction of what it was, and I overall just wanted to expand my skill set. And the one thing that I did that winter was I started throwing my left hand. So I haven't done a lot of left-handed work, but I have done a little bit. And if you have seen the last video, you'll see me do my baseline for the challenge. And I am today going to be playing this small course, this little pitch and putt course in Granite Falls, Minnesota. And it's just a little 9-hole short course. And I'm going to see how low I can shoot on the 9 holes and then maybe a couple extra shots. So, hope you enjoy the video. Like and subscribe. Let's get to it. Also going to mention, my microphone was dead for this video, so I will be doing a voiceover in post-production. Alright, so first we're going to look at the disc that I'll be using for my left-hand video. First we're going to start with the PA3, the Zone, the Midnight Prowl from Discmania, the Taylor from Discmania. We got a Athena, the Paul Macbeth line, and then we also have the Cap Wrap. So I decided to go with 2 fairways, 2 mid-ranges, and then just my standard set of putters. I felt like that was a pretty good basic baseline set of discs to run. As for putting, I feel like this is one of my stronger suits when it comes to my left hand. This is definitely something that I've worked on the most. Being winter last year was mostly indoors, I had a lot of time to put time into practicing putting, and it really shows actually in this video a little bit. We're going to start off here with hole 1, 190 feet at the Granite Falls Disc Golf Course, little 9-hole chip and putt and stuff. You see right here, I kind of misread that Midnight Prowl. I have a little bit of off-axis torque that comes from my lefty throw. I tend to grip lock a little bit, and you can see that with the Taylor here as well. I kind of missed my line, but that's going to be a theme this entire video. Still an overall good shot for a lefty throw. Left my putt a little bit short. That is always my miss when it comes to my left hand. On to hole 2, throwing the Taylor here to start. Now, as you will see, this goes horrendously poor, and I opt to throw a second shot with my Zone because that first shot just was grip locked to oblivion. Second shot was much better. We did have a slight headwind on this hole, so I decided that the Zone might be a better shot. It was only about 230 feet, so I was able to reach it. The putt here, overall height looked great, just kind of yanked it a little bit. That's the other miss, is I kind of like to just hold on to the disc a little too long. I will say it was a little too cold. Hole 3, 300 some feet, maybe like between 300 and 330. Absolutely pure this Athena shot. Very proud of that. You can see it on my face. I thought that was fantastic. Then I have to go with the Cap Wrap, see if I can throw it flat to maybe a little bit of Anheuser and actually throw it quite well for the stability that disc really has. It might have a little bit to do with my off-axis torque on my left hand. But I'm right here taking my first birdie on the day. Might have forgotten to mention that this is an all par 3 course, so every single hole will be just one to the basket. Throwing Midnight Prowl here on hole 4, low ceiling, 235 to the basket, and I turn it over into the ground. Not really too shocked. I kind of trusted a little more into the headwind than I probably should have, so I decided to go with what I would do if I had my right hand and I would throw the hyzer. Well, I did that really poorly. This is me showing that there's wind going that direction, which is probably why that went so poorly. Alright, putt here, nice and tight, probably about 40 feet, and I was kind of a little bit ambitious trying to go for that putt. End up 3-putting here, which is really a shame. Taking a bogey right after I really earned that last birdie, so right back to even par on the day, which honestly, not too bad. Got that Zone back, which was good. I ended up needing that for probably the rest of the holes of the course. Little standstill here, hole 5, about 190 feet, nothing too far. It kind of left it a little high and that wind pushed it over. Not too proud of the effort there, but I mean it wasn't the worst overall. Left myself with about 25 feet here and a pretty stern headwind. I was really proud with how this shot went. As you can see, kind of left to high chains, and overall it was a pretty good result. Throwing the Zone again here, hole 6, this is about 240. I wanted to leave it wide and kind of get the hyzer in, ride that wind a little bit, but as you can see, it catches the tree a little bit here. My hand motions kind of give off how I was feeling about that.
Back to the putt. Again, I feel pretty happy with this stroke. I mean, a little bit high out of the hand, but it was an overall good effort. Drawing any metal on a left-handed putt is always going to be magnificent. On to hole 7 here is about a 340-foot shot. As you can see, it's going to be about a lefty hyzer, a little bit righter of where I might want it to be. Kind of have to stay away from that right side trouble. As you can see, I leave it low and turn it over a little bit. That Athena is flippier for an Athena. I've thrown that quite a bit. Just an early release. Here the hyzer approach with the zone. Sadly catches that tree, and it was on a fantastic trajectory towards the basket. So I leave myself with about a 25-foot straddle putt. Not my favorite, but again, right here, not a great putt, and I still draw metal. I mean, honestly, I feel like that's better than most putts I may have with the right hand. Hole 8, another little chip shot, 180 feet. Really should be an easy birdie, but as you can see, leave it high and just let the wind grab it. My body motions really show how I felt about that one. That one should be the easiest birdie on the course. Left myself with about 35 and obstructed. Nothing more you could really do there. That was really a better effort than I expected to give it. Hole 9, tried to throw it flat, just a clean 200 feet. Nice straight wide open, tied out of the low ceiling. I left this zone on a little bit more anhyzer than I wanted to, which is a bit rough. Throwing Taylor's second shot here, and as you can see, it goes about as poorly as possible. We're going to shake that off and head to the putt. Right here, we got about 25 feet. Just kind of left this one a little bit high, but overall, a pretty solid effort of a round. We're going to walk off with an even round today, and yeah, that's pretty good.
Hope you guys enjoyed that little update. It's blizzarding. You can see on my face. I'm so red. Yeah, shot even on the day. It's not as good as I thought I was gonna do. I was hoping I could get one under, and I kind of got screwed on that last tree. Like, that's fine. Putting was better than I expected it to be. I haven't putt left-handed in probably 6 months, and that was definitely key to me getting my 2 birdies. I had one that was really close, and then I had the one that was really good in the headwind. So that was fantastic. Otherwise, I hope I updated you guys really well during the video. If you guys enjoy this content, like and subscribe. Hopefully gonna keep this series going for a while. Field work, putting work, everything. If I can pull together a tournament left-handed and get throwing 400 left-handed, that would be I feel like we're doing pretty good with our goals so far. I haven't touched my left hand frisbee-wise in a minute, so I think that was great. Anyway, very successful day. I want to come out and do this again, probably back when I'm up at my own place. So it'll be a little longer of a course, a little more challenging, and I'm kind of ready for that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.